The word of the Lord today is do not allow people to talk you out of the things that God has shown you. Do not allow people to talk you out of the things that God has shown you. God has uncovered some things before you. He's shown you what's going on in the background. I see some of it being in ministries and in churches. I see some of it being in relationships. I see some of it just being in the character, the true character of a person has been shown to you. And some of this is you just saw the person just change from whatever it is that they're showing you, whatever they want others to believe, and you saw them in true form, a rare form. Some of you, things has been revealed to you, the person just unmasked, in front of you, told you off or said some things or was just completely ugly. We're not talking about misunderstandings here. We're not talking about someone made a mistake. We're talking about when the Lord opens your eyes and shows you some really serious things about a ministry, a person, could be your pastor, could be a coworker, could be someone you are in a relationship with, and now they're trying to talk you out of it. And not only that, some of you, when God shows you something, you go to get somebody else's opinion about it because you're not really sure what you saw, even though in some cases it's happened right in front of your face. And that person tries to talk you out of what you saw with your two eyes. They try to talk you out of what the Lord spoke into your spirit. And then, especially in ministries, other people who are still blinded, they try to talk you out of what you saw and try to tell you, well, maybe you didn't hear from God. Maybe you need to shelve it. But in the meantime, let me tell you, they've gone back and told the people what you said. When God opens your eyes and shows you things, you need to believe him. Believe him. Believe him when he speaks things in your life before you start to experience it. Sometimes, most of the times, God wants to keep you from having to experience the pain. He wants to keep you from experiencing the spiritual, emotional, physical, in some cases, battery and abuse. So when the Lord is speaking to you, believe him. Okay? Those of you that's rooted and grounded in the things of God, you are someone that's spending time with the Lord. And guess what? Even sometimes when you're not even spending time with the Lord, he's so graceful. Even if you're not giving him the time that you should be giving to him, he still opens up your eyes and shows you. Plain as day. He uncovers a matter. He uncovers this person is having an affair. He uncovers that this business is dishonest because guess what? You realize that this business deal that you almost went into, this man or this woman who owns this business has a habit of doing what? Underpaying their employees, stealing time, abusing and using very dishonest means to get their merchandise. They buy cheap things to sell to the people for the price of quality things. All of this stuff God will show you. He's going to show it to you that there will be no doubts. So I hear the Lord saying when he shows you something, first of all, stop always going to people and tell them what the Lord showed you. He showed you. When you get revelations, go and you pray about it, put it before the Lord, and the next thing you ask the Lord for, Lord, show me what you want me to do now. A lot of times people get a revelation, God exposes something, he shows you something, and the first thing you do is pick up the phone. The first thing you do, you want to go confront the person. How can you confront the person about a spiritual revelation when they're walking in their flesh? They will know that you caught them, but they're still going to come encounter you with something else, and then you start to doubt yourself, start to doubt what's been revealed to you. So when God shows you something, first order of business is to first of all thank him for it, lay before him and say, Lord, now what is next? What is my next move? A lot of times the Lord's going to tell you to be still, and that's going to be a problem because you feel like you need to go and show up and pull the wig off of somebody's head to say, listen, it's a front lace. I'm saying this to just say, meaning you want to expose what ain't true about the person, right? So listen, seek the Lord so you know what's next. because he sees the heart of man. He knows what they're going to do next. So sometimes you may expose, or we're not here to expose, but you may move prematurely. Okay? But the word of the Lord today is when God opens your eyes and shows you something, don't let anybody try to take that from you. You saw what you saw. God showed you what he showed you, and he is true. All right, guys? Bye.